Hello again, it's Mr. Williams here from Upton Infant School, which is one of the Hamwick schools. In our last session, we looked at counting numbers which have got tens and ones in them. And in this session, we're going to explore numbers with tens and ones a little bit more. And once again, we're going to be helped by some of my friends. So we've got Suki, Sunny, Wilf, and Poppy. Okay, so to begin with, we need to warm up our maths brains, and we're going to do that by counting in tens and ones. So I've got a cup here, which I am going to drop in some 10p coins and some 1p coins, and I want you to work out the total of the money which is in the cup by listening carefully. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. In goes the 10p coins. Okay, and in go the 1p's. Okay, so what is the total of the money in the cup? Have a little think. Okay, let's check if you were correct. So we have a 10p and we've got 1, 2, 3 ones. So 10 and 3 makes 13p. Well done if you had that correct. Okay, here we go again. 10p's are going to go into the cup first. Okay, and are you ready for the 1p's? Okay, how much money is in the cup? Are you ready? Let's check if you were correct. There's a 10p and another 10, which makes 20, and a 1 and another 1, 3 ones and 4 ones. So 2 10s were 20, 4 ones is 4, so that's 24 pence altogether. Well done if you had it right. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, and the 1p's. Okay, have you worked out the total of the money in the cup? Let's check if you were correct. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 10p's, 1, 2, 1p's. So that is 42 pence. 4 10s and 2 ones. Well done if you had that one correct. Okay, I hope your maths brains are warmed up and ready to do some super maths today. So to begin with, we just need to get together all of the equipment that we are going to need for this session. So here's Suki to tell us what we're going to need. So these are the things that we are going to need for this session. You are going to need some sticks and stones, and the sort of sticks that you'll need are about the size of a pencil, and you're going to need 10 of those and 10 small stones, 10 small pebbles. I'll explain what those are for later. You will also need a pencil and a paper, or a whiteboard and a pen if you've got one. So pause the video here just while you get together all of the things that you will need for this session. Okay, so let's just recap on what we did in our last session. We started looking at two-digit numbers, that is, numbers with tens and ones, and we started counting numbers by putting the pasta into groups of 10 and into groups of 1. So last time we grouped our big piles of pasta into groups of 10 because we thought that would make it easier to count. So we had groups of 10 and groups of 1. We could then represent different numbers by having our groups of 10 and our 1s. So this number here has got 1, 2, 3, 4 10s, which is 40, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s, which is 5. And 40 and 5 make 45. At school, we sometimes use different equipment to represent 10s and 1s, and we're going to have a look at some of that now. So one way that we represent two-digit numbers is by using things such as lolly sticks, and we can put these together into bundles of 10 to help us to represent numbers which have got 10s and 1s. So in this picture here, we've got some bundles of 10 and some 1s, and we can work out what this number is by counting them. So we've got 1, 2, 3 lots of 10, which is 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lots of 1, which is 6, and 30 and 6 makes 36. I wonder if you can work out what this number is. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of 10, which is 40, and 1, 2, 3 1s, which is 3. So this number is 43. You might be familiar with this equipment from school. We call this either Dean's cubes or base 10, and each of these small cubes is worth 1, and 10 of these cubes together makes 1 tens rod. So here we have a number which is made with 1 tens rod and 4 1s. So the number represented here is 14. Can you work out what number is represented by the cubes here? So we have 3 of the tens rods, so that's 10, 20, 30. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 1s, so that is 6. So the number shown here is 36. So we've got some different numbers which have been represented here by the Dean's cubes or the base 10 cubes. And I wonder if you can work out what number is represented by each picture. Pause the video here whilst you work them out, and then come back once you think you know what they are. Okay, how did you get on? Let's go through them. So the first picture, we've got 1 tens rod and 2 1s, so that's 12. The next picture along, we have got 3 10s and 4 1s, and 3 10s and 4 1s is 34. And in our next picture, well, we haven't got any 1s, we have just got 10s. So we have got 5 10s and no 1s, so that is 50. Then our last picture, I wonder if this one tricked you at all. Because in this picture, we put the 1s first and the 10s after. So we need to count the 10s first. So we've got 4 10s, which is 40. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1s, which is 6. So our number here is 46. Well done if you got those ones correct. Now, you probably haven't got base 10 cubes or Dean's cubes at home, and this is where our sticks and stones come in, because we're going to put our own set together so we can use them to make some numbers. So first of all, here are my Dean's cubes. I've got my 10s and my 1s, and here are my sticks and my stones that we can use in just the same way as we use the Dean's cubes. So I'm going to make the number 23 with my Dean's. I need my 2 10s and 1, 2, 3 1s. Okay, and just the same with my sticks and stones, I can make 23 with 1, 2 10s and 1, 2, 3 of the stones, which are my ones. So we've got 23 with Dean's cubes and 23 with our sticks and stones. Okay, it's your turn to make some numbers yourselves now. So I'm going to say the number and see if you can make them with your sticks and your stones. So the first number I would like you to make is 34. 34. Okay, here's mine. I need 3 10s to make 34. And 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. That's 34. Well done if you got that one right. Okay, the next number I'd like you to make is 56. 56. Okay, how are you getting on? Right, let's check. Check with mine. So 56 is 5 10s. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s is 50. And for 56, I need 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 56. Well done if you got that. And the last one I want you to make is 70. 70. Okay, check with mine. So for 70, careful not 17, I need 7 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I don't need any 1s. 70 is 7 10s and no 1s. Well done if you got that one correct. Okay, well done with making those numbers. So I've got a picture here of a number. What number have I made here? Okay, let's work it out. How many 10s have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3 10s. So 3 10s is 30. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 1s, which is 4. So our number is 30 and 4, which is 34. Okay, here's another one for you. So what number does this show? See if you can work it out. So let's count up our 10 sticks first. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10s, which is 60. And then let's count the 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1s, which is 6. So this number was 66. So we've had a look at some different ways and different equipment that we can use to represent two-digit numbers, numbers with 10s and 1s. And the sticks and stones that we've just been using, we're going to use those again in our next session, so keep them somewhere safe. Now we're going to go on to look at how we can represent our 10s and 1s by drawing pictures. So our first number here is 53, which is 5 10s and 3 1s. So I'm going to draw my sticks and stones, or my Dean's cube. So I need to draw 5 10s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 10s, which is 50, and 3 1s, which I'm going to do as dots. 1, 2, 3. So I've drawn 53 with my lines, my dots. Okay, our next number here is 45, which is 4 10s and 5 1s. And again, I can draw this with lines and dots. So 40, first of all, is 4 lines, 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my 5 1s, 5 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've represented 45 with a drawing of lines and dots. Okay, so here's our friend Sunny, and he is asking, can you use your pen and paper or your whiteboard to draw base 10 rods, that's your sticks and your stones, to represent these numbers? Okay, so pause the video here, have a go yourself, and once you've done it, come back and we'll check them together. Good luck. Okay, how did you get on? Right, let's go through them quickly. So 14, that is 1, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Give yourself a tick if you had that correct. 27, that's 2 tens, 2 lines, 1, 2, and 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give yourself a tick if you had that one correct. 9 is our next one. Well, for 9, we haven't got any tens, so I'm not drawing any lines. I'm just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give yourself a tick if you had that one correct. And I'm trying to draw them nice and carefully so it's easy for other people to see too. Okay, our next one, 33. So 33 is 3 tens, 1, 2, 3, and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, tick for that one. And finally 50. And 50 has got a 0 in the 1, so it hasn't got any ones, it's just got 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give yourself a tick if you had that one correct. Well done. So today we have looked at lots of different ways of representing two-digit numbers. And we're going to put together all the things that we've been practicing to solve a problem together. Well, you have done brilliant work in this session looking at two-digit numbers, numbers with tens and ones. And in the next session, we are also going to be carrying on this work and writing calculations and using our part-part whole diagrams to help us too. Now in the next session, you will need your sticks and your stones, so don't throw them away. Okay, I'll see you in the next session. Well done, goodbye.